What up, fam? It's your boy G Ridge. As you can see, I have a pot of neck bones right here. It's gonna be nice and quick. Although the neck bones gonna cook for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, it's gonna be nice and quick. Okay, you can see all the neck bones I got in there. You can look at it. You can tell they've been nice and cleaned off, family. Yes, sir. I don't have anything in the pot. I'm letting them steam a little bit. I'm getting ready to add some olive oil to it, and I'm gonna walk you through it. Anyway, these are the ingredients you're gonna need for this neck bone pot liquor. Yeah, sure. We got some black pepper, garlic powder, and some onion powder. That's it. I'm gonna tell you why. And that's a little all-purpose flour right there. There's some carrots. There's 2 cans of green beans in that cup. That's 2 cans of corn. Those are 2 onions cut up, and a few potatoes, and that's 1 32-ounce can of diced tomatoes. Yes, sir, it's going down. A nice neck bone pot liquor. I have 7 pounds of neck bones. Check it, family. Okay, the other day my wife made a casserole, and she boiled the chicken, and she's only seasoned with a little bit of salt, poultry season. Forgot what else. Oh, and lots of celery and a few onions. She seasoned the water with just a little bit. That's all she put in it to boil chicken in, to, you know, so we can boil the meat and pull the meat off the bone of the chicken, and it left a broth. So she saved it. Tastes so good, fam. So we're gonna save this broth for these neck bones. Yeah, sir. All right, look at it. Look at it one more time. It's gonna be nice and quick. This is a one-hitter quitter. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, family, we're going right into it. We're gonna take this olive oil and we're gonna squeeze a little bit in on the neck bones. Okay. Yes, I said olive oil. Just gonna mix it up a little bit. Get the little thing here and mix it up a little bit. Just mix it around a little bit. Yes, sir. We're not frying the neck bones or anything. I'm just steaming it a little bit. The olive oil on there. I don't want to take my hands and touch them around today because I don't have my gloves. I'm out of gloves, so I'm gonna work with it like that. I wanted to get it up close and personal today. All right, fam. So I'm melting the chicken broth that we saved, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute. Now the chicken broth has enough salt in it, okay, so that's why I don't need any salt. It's seasoned to perfection, and all the other ingredients, it won't make it, it will not make it any saltier, okay? It's just got enough in there that you don't need any salt. All right, now if you don't have any chicken broth laying around or whatever, listen, fam, you know what you can do. Some good old H2O. I might even add a little H2O to this here. It depends on what I'm looking at, okay? So if you don't have it, do some H2O and get you some chicken bouillon and mix it in with the neck bones, or some chicken base, beef bouillon, or beef the beef base too. You can use that also. Listen, you can do it however you want to do it, okay? It's good to use some beef seasoning if you don't have leftover broth or what have you. All right, so what we're gonna do now, hold on tight, I'll be right back. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get the chicken broth. Should be ready and thawed out and ready to go. I'm gonna pour the chicken broth in there and we're gonna go from there. I'm gonna show you what you do next. Okay, fam, there's the chicken broth. As you can see, it still has a few ice left in it. Okay, I'm gonna sit it right here for right now. We'll sit it right there. Now what we're gonna do now, we're gonna sprinkle a little all-purpose flour in here. It's gonna thicken it up a little bit. You can sprinkle it on the neck bones, it don't even matter. I got one for you, baby. Nice little pot liquor. Thicken it up just a little bit. We don't want it too wet, we don't want it too thick, we want it just right. Yeah, that should make a good little thickness there. Look at that. Okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and pour, what you want most, of course, definitely, is some onion powder. So I got 1/4 of a cup of onion powder. You're gonna season it right while it's sitting in the pot, just like this here. That's 1/4 of a cup of onion powder, okay? You see what I'm doing? Ooh, that smells good. That onion flavor. Okay, so now we're gonna go in just 1 tablespoon of black pepper. One tablespoon. And you got 1.5 tablespoons of garlic powder. And then a little nice and coated. Huh? Yeah, we're not gonna add it. We're not gonna add the broth just yet. I'm not trying to brown it or nothing like that. So don't think that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I want to do it. It smells so good. Like I told you, the broth is already flavored, okay? It's already flavored with enough amount of salt in it. This broth is, like I told you, it's already flavored with enough amount of salt in it. You see that? Look at that. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and pour the broth in here, okay? I tell you, it's not gonna take that long. Only thing that's taking long is the cooking process. Okay, we're going dead center. This is gonna be good, fam. You see the little chunks coming out of that, just ice, because we saved it. Yeah, that's that good. Look at that. We probably need all this here because I don't want to cover my neck bone. Not too much. I know we adding some more stuff in there, so I'm gonna save the rest of this just in case I need it, family. You see that? Look at that. That's already seasoned already. All right. So first thing we're gonna go ahead and put half the onions in here. I'm gonna throw it in there right on top. Stick with your boy. Okay, now see we got the onions in there good, okay? We just put half the onions in there. I like to put some more at the top, okay? I'm telling you, that oniony flavor to it is so good, fam. All right. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and pour the corn in there. We got 2 cans of corn. Spread it on around. And you got 2 cans of green beans. Take it. We're just going to lift it up a little bit, let it drop in there a little bit. There we go. I want everything to cook together. We're gonna make a nice little pot liquor here, fam. You can add so much stuff to your pot liquor. You can do whatever you want, whatever floats your boat. All right. So now, what we're gonna do? We're gonna let this cook on medium for a whole hour. Okay. Then we're gonna come back for after that hour. All right. That's when we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. Okay. We're gonna add the carrots, then the potatoes, and then the tomatoes on top. Then we're gonna throw the onions in there. Yes, sir. A nice little pot liquor, neck bone pot liquor. You're gonna love it. You don't want to use pork neck bones, you can use beef neck bones. If you use beef neck bones, put as less salt as possible, okay? So hold on tight. I'll be right back. It's another one. Okay, fam. As you can see, they're coming right along. Look at that. It's boiling pretty good. Look at that. Where's the vegetables? They don't fell down to the bottom. See there? Look how they just cooked down and everything dropped down. Okay, so what we're gonna do now? Now it's time to add the rest of the stuff. We're gonna go in with the carrots because you don't want to overcook them and have them all mushy. You want them nice and moist, but not too hard, not too soft. Okay. Now we're going with the potatoes. You definitely don't want those mushy and all over the place in your pot. You want those suckers to stay just right, but as soon as you stick a fork in them, they just Melt right in your hand. Oh, fam, look at it. Would you look at it? You see it. You see it, family. Look at that. Okay, now we're going with the rest of the onions. And listen, fam, I did not have to use the rest of that broth. You see how I cooked up? Look at that. Ooh. Last but not least, going in with the tomatoes. Coat this thing just right. And let it cook the rest of the way. It's a nice little pot liquor. It's seasoned to a T. Stick with your boy. Oh, fam. Mama, there goes that mane. We got a nice little sticky pot liquor. We call it Neckbones again. All right, so y'all hold on. We'll be right back. Okay, fam, it's coming right along. Almost done. Let's see. Oh man, look how it's going through. Look at that. Look at that, fam. I just fall. Oh man, it's ready to fall off the bone, fam. Yes, sir. Look at that. Nice, juicy, a little semi-thick gravy. Look at that, family. Stick with your boy. Now here's my finished look. And there's my finished plate, fam. Finished bowl, plate. Look, oh my goodness. Now that's a nice little neck bone pot liquor right there. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh wee. Look at that. Look at that. We're going in. All this goodness inside in there. Just look at that. Ooh wee. Nice and thick and gooey. That's that good. Yes, sir. If you like this recipe, follow it to a T, fam. Love y'all to life. G Rich out. In your mouth. Y'all stay warm out there.